Can't think of a better holiday weekend. 4 straight days with sunshine and increasingly warm temperatures. We're going to continue to see those warm temperatures. 13 weather ball is red tomorrow. Another 3 or 4 degrees warmer ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. We still have a clean air action day up until later on this evening because the air quality is in that unhealthy for sensitive groups. Tomorrow we have another clean air action day, similar counties. So do what you can to prevent ozone, which means walk or carpool or take mass transit here tomorrow. Again, unhealthy for sensitive groups in that orange color. This may also be repeated later on this week. Lots of clear skies, but you'll notice a difference in the inland areas. We've had some fair weather cumulus clouds develop this afternoon. And that's because we have an increase not only in our temperature, which are in the upper 80s to near 90 degrees, but also an increase in our dew points. This is a measure of the actual water in the air. Dew points will approach 60 tomorrow, so I think we'll see more robust cumulus clouds. You can see those on our satellite animation away from the lakeshore. And one of those showers tomorrow afternoon away from the lakeshore could produce an isolated shower or rumble of thunder. But the chances for meaningful rain very, very low. Even though there are some scattered showers back to the west, those won't be coming our way anytime soon. 87 right now in Grand Rapids. We're going to warm up here during the day tomorrow into the low 90s. And here's your animation. In the afternoon tomorrow, you'll watch a couple of pop-up showers. See very, very few of those. Not like what's going on to our west, and that may be repeated again during the day on Thursday. Tomorrow, 91, that would be our first 90-degree day on the last day of May. Thursday, 92, and we'll climb to 93 during the day on Friday. And then I think we might squeeze out one more 90-degree day on Saturday before it cools off over the weekend. Looking farther ahead, at the end of our 10-day forecast, we will still see high chances for warmer than average readings, which are supposed to be in the mid and upper 70s, and still that high chance it will still stay dry. So no meaningful rain coming to our area, at least through the 6 to 10 day period. As far as out in Lake Michigan, virtually flat waves. Skies will remain clear overnight. Onshore breezes will go offshore a little bit overnight tonight with very light waves expected here also during the day tomorrow. So for tomorrow, clean air action day. Overnight lows, upper 50s to low and mid 60s from Grand Rapids southward. Northern part of our viewing area, upper 50s to low 60s. Grand Rapids southward will be in the warm low 60s overnight tonight under clear skies. 13 on your side forecast. We'll drop to 86 on Sunday and 87 on Monday. Next week, we'll see some cooler air as another backdoor cold front comes through, upper 70s to around 80 degrees. But the one thing you'll still notice on that 10-day outlook, no real chance of any meaningful rain. Warm, if not hot and dry.
Wow, and a drop to 86.
I was just about to say that, right? I know.
Kind of pool weather. I love it.
It sure is.
Thanks, George.
What a memorable Memorial Day holiday weekend in terms of weather. Couldn't have gotten any better. Blue skies, low humidity, warm temperatures. We are going to continue with the heat. The heat is on. 13 weather ball is red. No change ahead. And it's weather ball red, warmer ahead. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Yeah, take a break there, Bella and Bailey, from the heat. It'll be better once the sun goes down this evening, closer to 9 o'clock or so as we drop out of the 80s into the 70s. Nonetheless, going to give you a green pub with both your evening walk and your morning walk for Bob and Dawn. It'll be in the 60s to near 70 tomorrow. Our solar energy down a notch from today because there'll be some fair weather cumulus clouds popping up in the afternoon, so 7.6 instead of 8.6 out of 10. A little bit higher wind, but still out of the south, very light. Nonetheless, creating a lot of green energy from the sun and the wind. Difference between the last several days and today is we got a little higher moisture content, so we've got a few fair weather cumulus clouds that have developed in the inland areas. That'll be the case again tomorrow, and there might be a pop-up shower out of those. All of the active weather is way back to the west here in Minnesota and Iowa, not coming in our direction anytime soon. Hour by hour, these cumulus clouds will fall apart overnight. They'll reform during the afternoon tomorrow, and you'll notice there'll be a few pop-up showers here and there. Very, very few of those. And then those clouds will dissipate overnight on Wednesday night into Thursday morning. And then we'll repeat that again perhaps on Thursday with even less of a chance. No meaningful rain coming, but the heat is on. 91 here tomorrow, a degree or two warmer than our 90 that we made today. 92 here on Thursday, and still hanging on to the low 90s into Friday and probably into Saturday as well, but on the horizon still no real chance of any widespread meaningful rain. After our 10-day forecast from the 7th through the 13th of the month, we are going to lose some of that heat. In fact, we're going to turn a little bit cooler than average when our average highs at that time are around 77 to 79, but we will stay on the drier side for that 7-day period. There's at least higher chances for that. So even though we may cool down, we're not going to see a lot in terms of rain. Water temperatures along the lakeshore with that east wind offshore, it's keeping readings right around 50 or a little bit warmer. Once you get out into the middle of the lake, it starts to warm up a little bit in the buoys in the low and mid 60s. Until the winds turn around to the west, we will see these kind of temperatures prevail, even though it will be warm inland. Tonight, we're looking at clear skies, 58 to 60 around Ludington and Hart, low to mid 60s from Muskegon and Holland southward. Northern part of our viewing area, around 58 along US 10, 62 in Fremont, 63 in Greenville. Grand Rapids southward will drop down to around 62 to 63 as skies become mainly clear. 13 on your side forecast. Pop-up inland shower here during the day tomorrow. That is very few of those. If you get one, you consider yourself lucky or unlucky, whether you're looking for rain or not. A low and even close to mid-90s through Friday. 91 on Saturday before we cool off into the mid-80s Sunday and Monday. Another backdoor cold front. Those are the fronts that come down from the north and east starting early next week. So we'll be back down into the 70s to around 80, and that front again will come through dry.
It's still a good-looking forecast, George.
Yeah, we don't mind this.
We'll have to keep watering our flowers in our gardens.
Yeah, looking good out here on the weather deck tonight.
It does, looks pretty.
Unofficial start to summer was this past weekend, and it is certainly going to be summer-like next several days. 13 weather ball remains red. Warm, if not hot weather ahead as we hit 90 plus. And this view sponsored by Countryside Greenhouse of Allendale. Made 90 plus today, including Grand Rapids, Kalamazoo, Fremont, also over in Muskegon, which was a record high. The average high is 75. We were 15 degrees above average. But for the first time in 18 days, we did not come within 3 degrees of our forecast high. But we've only had 3 other misses here in the past 31 days. This is officially our first 90-degree day in Grand Rapids. This year on May 30, and last year it was on June 14th. So we're a couple of weeks ahead of where we were last year and almost 3 weeks ahead of when our average first 90-degree day occurs, which is on June 18th. So far this month of May, we are about 0.7 of a degree below average, over 3 inches less rainfall than we should have, but pretty close to the average amount of sunshine. We have had a clean air action day today. There's another one been declared for Wednesday. So the things you did today, you'll have to do again tomorrow, and these clean air action days may continue most of the rest of this week because we are in the unhealthy for sensitive groups category. That most likely will not change. What did change today is a little higher humidity, so we had some fair weather cumulus clouds develop. Tomorrow, one of those may produce an isolated shower or a rumble of thunder, but no meaningful rain coming in our direction anytime soon. That's because the upper level winds have got this huge high pressure cell right over the center part of the country, but it looks like some cooler air may come in with a backdoor cold front next week. Between now and Saturday, it's going to be very, very warm, if not hot. At least humidity levels will be tolerable. Overnight tonight, we'll see a few of those clouds, but generally mostly clear. And then watch during the afternoon, a pop-up shower or a rumble of thunder. Wouldn't last very long. If you do get some rain, you're either going to be lucky if you're looking for the rain or unlucky if you've got any kind of events planned. But this is not a washout kind of day, and we'll repeat this again perhaps during the day on Thursday as well. No meaningful widespread drought busting rain in any imagine in any scenario coming up here for the next about 30 days. In terms of our out on Lake Michigan, waves will be fairly flat until they build to about 1 footer up around Mason County. That would be late in the day tomorrow. So tomorrow, clean air action day, mid and upper 80s north end of the lake, around 90 plus again from Muskegon southward. Northern part of our viewing area, 90 plus. There may be that pop-up shower or a rumble of thunder in the afternoon. Similar here in the greater Grand Rapids area with higher humidity. 13 on your side forecast. No meaningful rain next 10 days, but we'll lose some of the heat starting on Sunday, mid 80s Sunday and Monday, and then upper 70s to around 80 the rest of next week.